Charles, you can start us off.
Hey, Maurice, good afternoon / evening. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
Great. Just first of all, can you just give us a kind of a general overview of today's practice, please?
Today's practice is still like we're in the midst of camp. We had a shells practice today. High competition, just going through the game plan, repping out different things, inside run, but pass plays, just focus on the fundamentals of each drill and stuff like that. It's a typical practice.
Great. And talk about competition a little bit. Do you feel that you've become comfortable at the slot back position? And what are your goals that you've established for yourself coming into camp, but also for the season itself?
I do feel like I'm coming more and more comfortable at the slot back position, and that's thanks to the guys in the room already, like Heem, Ajan, T-Rob, Miles. They help me learn each day as my transition, and my goal is to get better each day and reach my full potential to help this team out.
Great. And my follow-up and final question, looking back on your Army football career, what has been one of the highlights for you individually, but also as part of the Army Football Brotherhood?
One of the highlights of for me as part of the Army Football Brotherhood is watching my brothers win against Missouri. I wasn't at that game. I was home, but it was electric, and it was exciting to see Larry Laws and take down that 1 minute drive, and Cole Talley knock through that field goal, and all my brothers flying around, taking heads off against the SEC team.
You got it, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
We'll go to Ken McMillan.
Hi, Maurice. Ken McMillan from the Times-Herald Record.
Hi, sir. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Maurice, can you tell us about this transition from quarterback to slot?
It's a different, going from quarterback to slot back, but it's nothing new to me. In high school, I went from quarterback to slot, so I feel like God puts things in your life to prepare you for things in the future, and that definitely prepared me for this transition to help me be able to make this move to the slot back room, and definitely the guys in the room definitely make that transition a lot more easier, and definitely being a quarterback, knowing the offense also helps.
The fact that I think a lot of people don't understand, they think, oh, you're still in the backfield, you're still running the ball, but they're very different roles.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it.
Just as far as quarterback, you're running the offense, in and out of the huddle, calling plays, dive tracks, dive reads, that type of stuff. But at slot back, it's a whole different ball game. At the slot position, your eyes are in different places, looking for different tracks, keying the linebackers, where the safety's rolling, your arc paths. It's just different footwork and what you're looking at. You're looking at the field from a different vantage point.
Who introduced this idea to you about going from quarterback to slot? And honestly, were you disappointed about not being able to be the QB?
I believe I raised the idea to Coach Worley early on last season, and then before spring ball, Coach Munkin came to me and asked me if I would be willing to move, and I was more than willing to move to help this team, because at the end of the day, I'm a football player and I just want to play ball. And any way I could get on the field and help this team out, I'm going to do it.
And then you also mentioned it earlier, but how was your change from the quarterback room to the running back room? What was that transition like? Did the guys welcome you? Did they razz you?
Yeah, I'm good friends with Heem and Ajan, so like I'm with them all the time. So it's all love in the slot back room, and it's still all love in the sniper gang room too. T2K, Jamel, they know it's all love. So I got like 2 homes now. So it's great.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll go to Ken Kreitzer.
Okay, hi, Maurice. Good to see you today. Tell us a little bit about as a slot back, you're called on to block more. How is it the blocking role of being a slot back for you?
Blocking, I was learning the technique. That's just the biggest thing. Go without fear and go up in there, put your shoulder in, same foot, same shoulder, put your shoulder into the inside pec of a linebacker or something like that, depending on the play. And it's great. It's real physical. Football's a physical game, and you get to enjoy that aspect of it.
Absolutely. Saturday, watching the scrimmage, you had a couple plays. One stood out. Tell us a little bit about your day on Saturday in the scrimmage.
Saturday was just a day of competition, O versus D, and you just treat it like a game day. Just treat every day like game day. Just attack each play with intensity and focus, and just try to maximize your potential in each play.
And just tell us a little bit about your academic side and role in the Corps of Cadets now as a senior.
So as a senior, my major is engineering psychology, and for my company, I'm in I-4, and I'm currently a S2, so I'm like the security officer. So I make sure like the trunk rooms are all locked up, everything in the company is safe and whatnot, and stuff like that.